Here are 10 of the best apps in just 10 minutes that you might not have heard of before. Some of them are totally free, many of them have the ability to pay to upgrade to get more features, and I'll link to all of them down below in the description along with any discounts that I can find. App number 1 is Beeper, and this is for anyone who gets swamped by messages from all of the social platforms. Now Beeper lets me fire up one single app, and from here I can read and respond to absolutely all of them. It doesn't matter if it's on Twitter or Facebook, LinkedIn, Discord, Slack, or even my phone's own SMS, or yes, even iMessage. It is all in one place. Now that also has a further benefit because it doesn't matter if I'm using a Windows PC or an Android phone, I can still send and receive iMessages. So it extends the ability to access those even from non-Apple devices. Unfortunately, it is a subscription service at $10 per month, but I'm someone who will happily pay a fee to save time. And for me, $10 per month is probably worth the time that I save every single day from having to literally go in and out of like 10 different apps just to check if I've got any messages. And doing so gives you a further benefit in that I can totally ditch these social media apps from my phone so as not to be tempted and distracted from them while still responding to messages. This next one is my workout of choice, and that's called Strong. And it's a really simple concept. Like many workout apps, you can create templates to log your workouts, whether it's your day for push or pull or legs or cardio, and it's obviously working well for me, as you can tell. I really need to go more. But what I like about this is that firstly, it has an Apple Watch app, which allows you to run your whole workout from your watch, so you don't even need the phone. That's great. And both the app and the watch will show you the current exercise you're on, the weight or the reps that you need to do, and you can do all sorts of things like adding a timer that counts down between sets. You can do warm-ups, you can do drop sets, and the thing that I most like is that you can quickly and easily change the weights or the reps that you do in a workout. And then when you get to the end of the workout, it will ask you if you want to update the template with those values. And by doing that, over time using Strong, I just find myself going up the weights much faster than I would with other apps that I've tried, where I have to kind of remember if I've managed to hit the weights okay the last time I did it, or kind of second guess whether I should go up or not. Now there is a free version with some restrictions, or paid for version which then unlocks like unlimited templates and a few other things. Onto my favorite to-do app now, and I struggle to find one that works well for me and actually on my business as well, but Todoist is checking a lot of boxes. It is really simple. In the today view, all I see are things that I need to do today or that are overdue from before. And that is basically how I live my life with this view. I'll have the widget on my home screen to remind me to do stuff each and every day. And then I'll head in and like start checking things off as I go through the day. Now Todoist has these natural language processing systems where you can literally just hit the plus button and type in what you need to do as if you were actually speaking it. So take the rubbish out every Thursday, or clean the fish tank every other Friday. I don't actually have a fish tank, so I've no idea if that's how often you should clean it. But this makes it super quick and easy just to add things to your to-do list without clicking a bunch of buttons to set dates or assign it to people or just anything like that. And I also have folders for various projects, and I also share these folders out to family or colleagues so I can assign tasks to them really, really easily. Now there's a free plan that's good enough for most people, and paid for plans to unlock those extra features, though I feel this video is just going to be me showing you how much money I spend on apps. Maybe see if I'm crying by the time I get to number 10. Let's tackle email now, and I've been using an app called Spark for a while, and I find it so much better than Gmail for a few reasons. Now firstly, every time I pick up a new phone, the Gmail app would totally forget my swipe to delete settings, so I'd have to go and set it up again every single time. Now Spark doesn't do that, so that is great. Now we also use this in combination with Spark's desktop app, which has a really, really clean look and just automatically just declutters my inbox. It sorts newsletters and notifications into separate folders, like completely stored out of the way, and puts the important stuff, the emails that I actually want to respond to, at the very top. Now I can also add in multiple mail accounts from the likes of Gmail or Outlook or iCloud, and it just helps me get through my emails every single day. Now I'm not quite at inbox zero, which is where you kind of want to have a totally empty mailbox, but with Spark, the only emails I can see are emails that I actually still need to deal with. Now both the app and the Spark desktop client are actually really, really strong, so if you are interested in more, then let me know, and perhaps I can make a separate video about how that works. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Next up is BrainFM, which is a music service that plays scientifically designed music that helps you focus. And it is so effective that they even say their music can help people with ADHD focus, which is a bold claim. And a few months ago, I would have thought that was a bunch of rubbish, but genuinely, BrainFM has been a noticeable change in my productivity every time I use it. You can also use it to help you sleep or relax, and I actually used BrainFM recently whilst on a 10-hour flight where I used the app offline, and it did actually help me get some sleep whilst on the flight. Now it helps to have a good pair of noise-cancelling headphones, since those headphones will actually keep out other distractions, but genuinely, now when I know I need to get some work done and I need to focus on, I throw on a pair pair of headphones, play BrainFM, and I just know that I'm going to be as productive as I can be for that duration. There are settings for an indefinite timer or set times if you prefer to work in sprints where you focus for just a short amount at a time. There's a link down below where you can give this a try completely for free, and it's only $40 for a full year using the link below, and for me, that is well worth it. Number 6 is a finance app called Curve, and in a nutshell, it turns these into this. Now, Curve gives you a single physical bank card, and using an app on your phone, you can load these multiple kind of credit cards and debit cards and store cards. And all you need to do now is use your phone to select a card, and now the physical card in your hand will act like it's that card that you've chosen. But it doesn't stop there, because not only does this mean you only need to carry one card with you, it also opens up benefits like being able to change which card is used after you've bought something. Now, I've actually used this a few times where I've had my work cards and my personal cards on here, and I actually bought something using the wrong card. And with Curve, I can just go into the app, find the payment, and change which card was used. All it does then is refunds the card and then recharges the right card. Super cool. It is one card to carry, one PIN to remember, one place to go to check your spending habits, and there's even this anti-embarrassment feature on here that lets you set up like backup card, so that even if your payment gets rejected on one card, it will automatically switch to a second card. You can also get cash back, and there's special offers on there too. There's a free version and a few different paid for levels, which each come with their own benefits, but even using the free version that I use, I think it's worth it. Whilst we're speaking of money, if you have any spare money, probably not many of us nowadays with inflation, war, COVID, energy crisis, but if you did have money, then you might want to invest it. Now, I have a few different investing apps, but by far the easiest one to use has been Trading 212. Now, all I do is buy the S&P 500 every single day of the week, and by the time I get to retirement, I should have plenty to get me through until I don't need it anymore. It is far better than just sitting cash in your bank and then technically losing money as everything around us gets more expensive, like we've all seen right now. You can also get up to £100 of free stocks if you sign up using my link down below. This isn't sponsored. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do, but yeah, investing your money is a pretty wise thing to be doing as long as you can afford to. Now, last one for money now, and this is Money Dashboard. Now, Money Dashboard lets you connect all of your various bank accounts, your debit cards, credit cards, even some investment accounts, all into one place, and then you can track your spending every single month. Now, we've been using this for the past few months, and it's been so interesting to see exactly where all our money is going every single month. Like, I know that I spend too much on my gym memberships and fitness when I've actually barely been recently. I've been able to cut down how much I'm spending on fast food and takeaways after realizing that that's basically all I spend my money on every single month. And between us as a family, we've been able to spend less, save more, which we've then been able to invest instead. I even use this across my business accounts to monitor my spending habits there too, since of course, you know, running a YouTube channel can be super expensive with all the tech that I buy. So it is great to keep track of that as well. And speaking of which, if you are enjoying this video, subscribing to the channel down below would be absolutely huge for me. Thank you so much if you enjoy this type of content. Now, we are about to hit 50,000 subscribers, and when I do, we're giving away an iPhone 13 Pro or a Pixel 7 Pro, and if you want to enter, then watch one of my other videos which explains everything. Next up is Synology's C2 Password, which is a totally free password manager for your iPhone. I actually made a video about the best free password managers a few months ago, where I came to the realization that there are literally only 3 or 4 free password managers that exist which aren't significantly restricted in like features and basically force you to pay a monthly subscription fee to then be any good. And Synology's C2 Password is one of those, like, I guess, unicorn apps out there, which is totally free and doesn't significantly limit the features. It's also secure and better than using Apple's keychain because you can use C2 across other non-Apple devices, and it lets you store more than just usernames and passwords. Now, Synology have a ton of other services which all tie in as well: cloud backup, cloud storage, all of them super secure as they do security properly. Synology has a ton of other services too which all tie in: cloud backup, cloud storage, all of them super secure as they do security properly. Now, they have a totally free, totally unrestricted personal plan, and if you wanted to upgrade to a family plan, then you can. It's not free, but it is for a crazy cheap price of something like $4.99 a year for up to 6 people. So yeah, that's still an absolute bargain. News now, and I've been a long time user of Feedly for a very long time now, and much like Beeper, which combines messages from all of your social media apps into one place, Feedly is a news and online publication aggregator that brings all of the websites, news and blog articles and information that you consume online into one single app. And that's not just one really like messy, busy single place. It's actually a more organized way to read this content. I have mine organized with tech news, fun stuff, investments, blog posts, work stuff, and depending on what I'm up to each time I open the app, I can then just focus on reading the content that I want to read. So if I need inspiration for something work related, I can just scroll through to the work category. If I need to catch up on the latest mobile tech, I can scroll through to that one as well. Now, as someone that's tried to avoid the news as much as possible, Feedly allows me to keep up to date with the things that I want to when I want to. Feedly is totally free, and they have paid for plans to unlock like more features and remove ads, but the free version has been plenty for me. Which of those apps was your favorite? Did I miss any? Let me know down in the comments down below.